This is Juancho M. Vargas. He was diagnosed in 2012 with ASD-LD, or Autism Spectrum Disorder Learning Disability, due to speech delay. He is 9 years old.
Autism. Autism is a disorder under the umbrella of autism spectrum disorder. It is incurable but a lifetime maintenance developmental delay which basically affects the communication skills and then the social skills of the child. Children with autism can only be identified by a developmental pediatrician. In order for the developmental pediatrician to identify the children with autism, the child must be 3 years old and above. But once a developmental pediatrician evaluates a child with autism, the child should have the following traits. First, we have the echolalia, or the fast mapping for the children who have regular milestones. Once you say hi to a child with autism would also say hi. When you say hello, a child with autism would also say hello. When you ask, where are you going? A child with autism would also say, where are you going? Second trait is the communication skill. Children with autism lack with communication skills. First, for their reading comprehension. Second, for their decoding. Third trait, children with autism lack social skills. They tend to seclude themselves from the others and they do not meddle with their friends or relatives or family during socialization. And fourth trait, children with autism would tend to rock themselves. They would tend to bite their body whenever they throw tantrums or whenever they want anything that they can't get. The early intervention for children with autism speaks about the therapies. We have the OT, or the occupational therapy. It speaks about how to do things like how to get a ball, how to run, how to walk, how to button your clothes, and whatever things that a child with autism must do. Second one is the speech therapy. It speaks about the reading comprehension and then the decoding of the child. Reading comprehension on how you understand the story, the sentence, the phrase, and then the message that a person would like to relay to that specific child. And then the decoding on how you read and how you decode on how you speak the phonics and then the sound of the different words and letters of the alphabet. Then last is the PT, or the physical therapy. But physical therapy is a case-to-case basis therapy which can only be applied to a child with autism who is handicapped. Home-based activities at home rather than therapies done in school is more helpful because time spent in home or in the house of the child is longer compared to the time spent in the school of the child. And thus, home-based activities is a follow-up or a follow-through to whatever learning the child has got from the school.
My son was diagnosed with ASD, GDD, or Autism Spectrum Disorder, Global Developmental Delay. But in 3 months, the diagnosis was changed to learning disability due to speech delay. At first, it was really very difficult. I was devastated, in fact. But it is what it is. I had to accept it. I asked for, actually, as a mother, I didn't think about what I felt. Instead, I focused on him. Um, I had to accept it. I asked help from, according to the recommendation of the developmental pediatrician, so that I will be able to handle and understand him. At home, I treat my son as if nothing matters. Right now, he can already do tasks all by himself. He has improved a lot in terms of talking and doing activities of daily living. I recommend ABA to the parents with kids with special needs. this home-based option is realistic as well as practical. Your child will learn his way inside his home where he is mostly at. I believe this is important because at home you need to learn the basics or the ADLs or activities of daily living. ABA also teaches self-help so kids with special needs will learn how to take care of themselves, like preparing food, dressing up, or doing or the toilet training. Home-based activity is better than the center-based because you can engage any member of the family as it is being done at home. There are things at home which a kid with special need has to do first, as they are very basic. My relationship with my son has immensely changed for the better in terms of his being dependent. He can do a lot more on his own now. He can now express what he wants with lesser whining because he can now talk and his vocabulary is already expanded. It has changed in a way that because I can already understand him, I can now able to handle him.